There is no cell service. There is no paved road. There is an unexpected river we have to drive through. And somehow this ended up being the best day of the entire trip. Hi, we are Sarah and Jam, and this is Tira. We are a Colorado-based couple who road trips with our dog, explores national parks, travels, and documents every adventure on the blog at throughhereyes.travel.com. If you're enjoying the Utah series, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on the rest of the trip. Let's get into day 30. This is the day most Utah road trip guides skip entirely. 4 stops that gave us more adventure, more freedom, and more genuinely alien landscape than any other day on the trip. So make sure to start early. This day really requires it. Canyonlands National Park, Island in the Sky District. Utah's largest national park and honestly one of the most dramatic landscapes we have ever stood in front of. Dogs at Canyonlands are limited to paved roads and parking lots. They cannot go on any trails, so we had to make hard choices about how to experience this park with Tira. Our first stop was Shafer Trail Viewpoint. You can see the entire switchback road descending 1,000 feet into the canyon below. You can actually drive this road if you have a high clearance vehicle and aren't afraid of switchbacks with serious drop-offs. We didn't, but if you do, go slow and take it seriously. This stop is a great viewpoint before hitting all the other viewpoints in the park. Mesa Arch trail. It's so beautiful here. Take a look. And this trail is famous for sunrise photography for a reason. I was in complete awe. We both were. This might have been our favorite moment in all of Canyonlands. Because dogs aren't allowed in the trail, we left here in the car with the AC running. It's not ideal, but it let us both experience it without leaving him alone for long. If you're visiting with a dog, this is what we recommend. Take turns on the short hike trails, so your dog is never waiting more than 15 or 20 minutes. On the way to Grand Viewpoint, there are multiple pull-offs with absolutely stunning overlooks. We stopped at one, but had to skip others because we were running out of time. Don't skip these, just pull over and take it all in. The views from the road are just as incredible as they are at the viewpoints. We made it to Green River Overlook, another viewpoint where you can see the Green River winding through the canyon below. Dogs are allowed here since it's right in the parking area. We didn't make it to Grand Viewpoint because of time, but if you can go, just go. It's a 2-mile round-trip hike to a 360-degree overlook with 1,000-foot drop-offs on all sides. It's considered one of the best viewpoints in the park. On the way out, we stopped for our quick National Park signed photo, which is absolutely required. Goblin Valley State Park. This is a state park, not a national park, so there's going to be an entrance fee. We paid $20 for our vehicle. And the second you see the valley, you understand why people pay for it. Thousands of mushroom-shaped rock formations called goblins spread out across the valley floor, and it totally looks like another planet. Here is what makes Goblin Valley unlike anywhere else. You can walk right into the valley, you can touch the formations, you can wander through them, and of course, you can bring your dog. So amazing here, standing in front of these voodoo formations. It is so cool, and what we love about it is that it's dog friendly, so Tira is along with us on the journey. Tira had the time of his life. He was running around, exploring, and also hiding behind the goblins because he was trying to escape from the heat. So yes, it does get very hot here. There's no shade except behind the rock formations. Tira figured that out fast. He kept ducking behind the goblins to cool off. So make sure to bring plenty of water and to take breaks in the shade when you're bringing your dog. If you are building a Utah itinerary and you have a dog, Goblin Valley is a non-negotiable. This is one of the few places in Utah where your dog can actually explore with you. And if you want to camp here, they have traditional campsites plus yurts. Both book up really fast, so you'll have to reserve early. One thing to note, if you're planning to hit Bentonite Hills after this like we did, make sure to leave Goblin Valley by 3 p.m. to make sure you have enough daylight. This part requires a debriefing because there's no paved road and there's no cell service on the way going to the Bentonite Hills and Moonscape. And there was an unexpected river crossing that we did not plan for. So before going out, make sure to download offline maps. And so important to fill up your gas tank. Along the way, you'll see the Hollow Mountain gas station, which is a pretty unique location to stop by. So make sure to stop there and fill up your gas tank. The way that we did this is we decided to go to the Bentonite Hills first, and then we went to the Moonscape Overlook. But you also have the option to do the vice versa. We just thought that it made more sense for us geographically because of our accommodation. And of course, because you don't want to be driving through the dark, you also want to make sure to leave either Bentonite Hills or Moonscapes by 5 to 6 p.m. and that way you still have enough sunlight. Alright, here we are on the way to the Bentonite Hills. And here it is, the Fremont River crossing. We almost turned around because we did not expect this as part of the drive. However, luckily we watched other cars go through the river and we decided, okay, the height doesn't seem so bad, so we should be able to cross. When we finally made it to the Bentonite Hills, we were just so impressed because of the different colors of the hills. You've got your striped purple, white, gray hills. It was completely silent, completely alien-like, and you feel like you are on a different planet. Then, on the way to Moonscape, you will definitely see the Factory Butte, which is another stop that you can do while being on these unpaved roads. The Moonscape Overlook definitely lives up to its name. For these stops, a high-clearance all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive vehicle is recommended. The dirt roads are rocky and uneven. Our all-wheel drive SUV handled the drive without any issues, but take it slow and don't rush. And if your vehicle has an off-road mode, be sure to turn it on to help navigate those bumps. We stayed at Muddy Creek Mining Company in Hanksville. They have individual cabins, free laundry, which is definitely a lifesaver, especially during this long trip. Tomorrow, Capitol Reef, the best pie in any national park, and the sunset at Bryce Canyon that made me emotional. Full guide and PDF are linked below. See you at Capitol Reef.